Kyle's best man, and as I've always considered him not only my best friend, but also a brother. This is actually the first time I've been required to make a speech like this in front of this many people, and it's true that they say it is nerve-wracking. I only feel slightly better knowing that I'm not the only person in the room who may be feeling a little bit apprehensive and queasy at the thought of what lies ahead. But then again, she did marry Kyle Samuel. Just kidding. I've had the great fortune of knowing Kyle for many years, and it's amazing. Thinking about what I was going to write in the speech, I tried to figure out exactly how long Kyle and I have been friends. For those of you that don't know, I have a terrible memory, so that was difficult. But fortunately, for me, the day that we met and subsequently became friends was recorded on a piece of paper that I still have in my possession to this day. You see, if you know Kyle, you know that one of his biggest passions in life is wrestling. He loves wrestling. Let me tell you a fun fact about wrestling. Much like the March Madness college basketball tournament, every wrestling tournament has a bracket, or what we call the shark. It's created for each weight class, and each match is determined based on the bracket, and each winner moves through the bracket until all the matches are complete and all the placeholders are declared. Before this is determined, all medals are handed out accordingly. However, the person that takes first place also gets a wall-shirt to take home as proof of victory over their lesser opponents. As fate would have it, way back in 1994, Kyle and I appeared on the same chart for the very first time. Now, I understand this event may have been forgotten in Kyle's mind. Therefore, I brought the chart. To Kyle as the first day we met. And let me tell you, his dad was so impressed with my physical domination that he had to ask my dad where I was trained. The events that took place that day started our friendship, and that lasted through today, and undoubtedly will exist for a lifetime. Kyle and I have done many things together during our almost lifelong friendship. Over the years, we've traveled throughout the Midwest to wrestling tournaments, rode bikes together, played basketball in his driveway, had sleepovers, we golfed a lot, partied together. Now we're sharing these wonderful life-shaping memories. Throughout our time as best friends, we've experienced many trials and tribulations together. We've shared some of each other's pains, and we've learned so much about life together by going through school and working about the same time. I was thankful for Kyle's companionship then as much as I am now, because life isn't always easy. Rejection is the worst thing. I know all about the humiliation of being turned away from sporting teams, from jobs, from women. Yep, I've seen Kyle go through all of these things. Put himself with dignity and love. But I have to be absolutely truthful and tell you that Kyle is exactly the kind of guy that everybody would love to have as a friend, or their son, or yes, their son-in-law. Andrea, you could have not married a finer man, a better golfer, sure, not a better man. I can continue to pay tribute to Kyle, to compliment him further, and list the many positive attributes that make him such a catch. Well, what's the point? He does it so much better himself. I would regret, however, if I did not acknowledge his impeccable taste. Kyle has always had a great appreciation for quality, and he certainly found the wife of quality in Andrea, both inside and out. And doesn't she look beautiful tonight? Kyle is extremely blessed to have found such a wonderful friend and lover to spend the rest of his life with. Although I've not known Andrea for an extended period of time, my fiance and I have spent many double days with Kyle and Andrea, playing games, drinking wine, and just hanging out. Over this time, I've witnessed between the newly married couple all of the love, caring, and joy, and sometimes brutal honesty that is needed to sustain a successful relationship. It is quite evident that they're truly happier and more complete when they're together. Before I toast to the happy couple and draw this to a close, I would like to personally wish the new Mr. and Mrs. Samuel the very best for their future journey together. Also, as best man, I'm supposed to offer some insight into married life.
The wedding. I'll call you back.
For the bride and groom. Now, never having been married myself, I'm not sure I'm quite qualified to give such advice. One thing I'll say to Andrea is this: If Kyle turns out to be half loyal, supportive of my husband, as you have been friends, you can look forward to a very long and very happy marriage. And to both of you, always love each other, always respect each other, and always be there for one another. Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding and raise your glasses to my very best friend and very beautiful new wife, to the bride and groom. Thank you.
All right, good evening,